Hello friends, welcome back to Tutor. If you have ever used Excel and felt like something is not working right, maybe your formulas break, data disappears or your table just looks off, trust me, you are not alone. Today we are talking about the top 10 mistakes beginners often make in Excel and most importantly how to avoid and fix them. These tips will save you time, frustration and even help you look more professional at work. Before we begin, just a quick reminder, over 90% of people watching our videos haven't subscribed yet. So, if you are learning something new today, please take a second to hit that subscribe button. It helps the channel grow and keeps you updated with powerful Excel tutorials like this one. Alright, let's dive in. One of the most common mistakes I see is when users don't log their cell references while copying formulas. Let me explain what that means. Suppose you are calculating the final price with GST. You type something like equals to D2 multiply 1 plus E5, where E5 contains the GST rate and it works fine. But when you drag that formula down to apply it to other rows, the reference to E5 changes to E6, E7 and so on. And suddenly your entire column is full of wrong calculations. This happens because Excel uses relative references by default. To stop that, we need to make the references to the GST cell absolute. Just click on E5 and press the F4 key. Excel will add dollar signs, so the formula becomes equals to D2 multiply open bracket 1 plus $E$5 close bracket. Now, even if you copy it across rows, the GST rate stays fixed and your results stay accurate. Next up, something that looks innocent but causes a lot of trouble, merging cells in tables. Let's say you have a heading monthly sales report and you merge a few cells across the top row to center it. It looks nice, right? But here's the problem. When you try to filter, sort or create a pivot table, merge cells throw everything off. You will get errors or strange behavior and Excel just won't cooperate. So here's the better way. Instead of merging, go to the Home tab, click on the small arrow under Alignment and choose Center Across selection. It gives you the same center look but keeps your data structure intact and easy to manage. Now let's talk about hard coding numbers into your formulas. Another classic mistake. I often see people doing calculations like equals to 500 plus open bracket 500 multiply 0.2 close bracket to add a 20% markup. Sure, that works once, but if you want to update the base price or the markup later, you have to manually change every formula. The smarter way is to use cell references. Put the base price in B2 and the markup rate in C2, then write equals to B2 plus open bracket B2 multiply C2 close bracket. Now you can change values in the cells and the formula updates automatically. It's more dynamic, more scalable and exactly how Excel is meant to be used. Have you ever seen numbers in your sheet that won't calculate? Or maybe they are aligned to the left like text? This usually means that Excel is treating your numbers as text, which breaks formulas and sorting. This can happen when you import data from a website or a different program. To fix it, select the cells, go to the Data tab, click Text to Columns, then just hit Finish. Excel instantly converts them into usable numbers. Or you can use the formula equals to value open bracket A2 close bracket function to do the same thing inside a new column. Another thing beginners often do is manually moving rows up and down to sort data. I get it. You want Apple to be at the top of your product list, but dragging rows around manually is dangerous. You could accidentally move a product name without its price or mess up your whole row alignment. The correct way is to use Excel built-in sort options. Just click on any cell in the column you want to sort, go to the Data tab and click Sort A to Z or Z to A. It keeps the entire row together and sorts everything correctly. Let's now talk about something many people miss, not using Excel tables. If you are still working on plain grids of data, you are making your job harder than it needs to be. Hit Ctrl T on your keyboard and turn your range into an official Excel table. Instantly you will get filters, auto formatting and formulas that automatically expand as you add new rows. It's a game changer, especially if you are dealing with dynamic data or large sheets. Now, I know a lot of beginners avoid pivot tables because they sound intimidating, but trust me, you are missing out on Excel's most powerful tool. Let's say you have sales data for different regions. Instead of using sum ifs and filters, just go to Insert tab, Pivot Table. In the Pivot Table field list, drag region into rows and sales into values. That's it. You now have a summary of sales by region. No formulas, no hassle and completely dynamic. You can even group filter and drill down with just a few clicks. Another issue that comes up a lot is seeing errors like division, NA or value in your sheets. These errors confuse clients, managers, and let's face it, they look unprofessional. The solution: wrap your formulas with if error. So instead of just formula equals to A2 divided by B2, you write equals to if error, open parenthesis, A2 divided by B2, comma, in double quote, check input, close parenthesis. Now if B2 is 0 or blank, Excel will show check input. Instead of throwing a scary error, it's cleaner and safer, especially for reports. Scrolling through big Excel files and forgetting what column you are looking at, that's because you are not freezing the headers. All you need to do is click on the first row under your headers, go to the View tab and click Freeze Panes. Choose Freeze Top Row. Now your headers stay visible no matter how far down you scroll. And finally, here is a mistake even some intermediate users make, using too many nested ifs. You have seen them before. Equals to if, open parenthesis, A2 greater than equals to 90, comma, A, comma, if A2 greater than equals to 80, comma, B, like this. It works, but it quickly becomes messy and hard to manage. If you are using a newer version of Excel, switch to the if-s function instead. It looks like this: equals to if-s, open parenthesis, A2 greater than equals to 90, comma, in double quote A, comma, A2 greater than equals to 80, comma, in double quote B, comma, A2 is greater than equal to 70, comma, in double quote C, comma, true, comma, in double quote fail, close parenthesis. Much cleaner and easier to read. Or better yet, build a grading table off to the side and use VLOOKUP like this: equals to VLOOKUP, open parenthesis, A2, comma, E2, press F4, to F5, press F4, comma, 2, comma, true, close parenthesis. Now you can change the grading logic in the table without touching the formula. It's flexible and future proof. And there you have it, the top 10 Excel mistakes beginners make and how to avoid them like a pro. Remember, these small changes can make a huge difference in how you use Excel every day. You will save time, avoid headaches, and impress your boss or clients. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Techtable Tutor for more easy to follow tutorials just like this. Let me know in the comments which of these mistakes have you made before, or is there another topic you would like us to cover next. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.